Putting on makeup for you for this video, so it's the real deal. I don't think I've ever gotten ready this much for just a video. Enjoy! Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Manya here, duh. I'm back today with a video focused on New York City apartments. So, surprise, you probably don't care, but I'm going to move to New York City in the summer, moving in with my boyfriend, so that's very, very fun. And we're starting to look for neighborhoods and just places where we can envision ourselves living and being happy where we're living. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Manya and I currently work and live in Washington, D.C. I went to grad school here and then I decided to stay here for another year while my boyfriend was finishing up law school, and now finally we are able to move to New York. I'm doing this because I've noticed that the areas that we've been looking in, which is specifically in Queens, New York, haven't had that much exposure on YouTube, so I am looking to fill that gap, but also, you know, provide some information to those who might be moving there, who might be interested in those areas, because I know there's some up and coming areas there. And hopefully this helps you, or maybe you just love watching apartment videos like me. I kind of just have them on a loop sometimes, and maybe this is just like a fun thing for you to watch. So, locations. We're looking primarily in Queens, New York, so we're looking at Astoria. We're also looking at Long Island City. For us to look on like the east side of Manhattan, but those generally do not fit our price range, so I don't think we're gonna do that. Let's start with a little general introduction of like what we're looking for, and some must-haves and some nice-to-haves, and things like that. So we're looking for a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. We would love to have a 2-bed, 2-bath, but generally those type of units are out of our price range. If we happen to come across one, then that will be fate, but if not, we're generally just looking for a 1-bed, 1-bath type situation. Now the must-haves. So it's very difficult to not make this a long list, obviously, but living in DC and, you know, living in various apartment situations, I've really realized what are some things that I must have in my next place. Is a in-unit washer dryer. Communal washer dryers have just not been it for me the past 3 years. Unfortunately, you just are depending on other people to not put bleach in the washer that you're using, and let's just say I've had a lot of clothes ruined with that. So communal washer dryer is not really something I want. So an in-unit washer dryer would be amazing. I know those are very difficult to come by in New York, but the areas that we've been looking at generally do have it in unit, so that's a plus. Location is very important. So we're looking for an apartment that is going to be near multiple subway lines, have easy access to Manhattan, but also have easy access to transportation within Queens. So that's very important to us, to have that accessibility and to be able to switch lines whenever we want to, because if you've been to New York before, subway lines don't work sometimes on a normal day-to-day basis, so it's nice to have other options of transportation if needed. The third thing that's a must-have, I guess, is a newer building with preferably a doorman, as well as amenities like a gym. I would say this is kind of a must-have, kind of a nice to have. Personally, for me as a woman, it's very important for me to feel safe and to be able to, you know, sleep at night. It's definitely scary to me to sleep in an apartment building or like return home at night to an apartment building if there's no like doorman, or if there's no some sort of like security mechanisms. I know there's a lot of break-ins that happen in New York City, and I just want to be as safe as possible, so to me this is kind of a must. Building with preferably a gym. So if we're paying for like a luxury type building with amenities, we would love to have the gym be part of those amenities, and for it to be, for that gym to have a squat rack per se, or, you know, just a really up-to-date nice gym. Also must have for me a lot of light, not just for filming purposes, because, you know, I'm still starting this YouTube thing, but just for happiness purposes. My mental health really depends on, you know, light and sunlight and being able to have like lots of light in the living room and in the bedroom is really important for me to feel my best. Kind of funny. A must-have is to fit my couch. Let me just do a quick, that's my couch over there. It's pretty long. So yeah, those are generally the criteria that we are looking at. So we're looking at some apartments in Long Island City, we're looking at some apartments in Astoria, and we actually viewed this one unit in Long Island City that, you know, it's too early for us to apply for it, but we still went to the open house. And this unit was very, very nice. It was within our price range. It kind of ticked some of the boxes, and kind of all of them. And yeah, let's get into it. So this apartment that we viewed was a condo, a 1-bedroom, 1-bath that was going for rent in Long Island City for about $3,200 US. And it had a washer dryer included. However, it was a hookup, so it didn't really work for us. But as you can see, there was ample closet space in like the main room and in the bedroom. So this was the kitchen. It was, you know, a good size. Probably wouldn't fit a dining table, but you know, the living room would work for my couch. I really loved the natural lighting in this apartment, and you know, the view was pretty nice too. Can't complain on that front. So yeah, we'd probably put like bar stools at that counter over there. And then we had the bedroom. The bedroom was pretty spacious too. It had lots of light, and it was big enough for a queen size bed, as well as 2 side tables and maybe like a dresser to put a TV on top. So I really liked this layout, and really loved the view and the natural lighting. The closet, as I mentioned, was quite spacious. You can't really see in this video, but you know, it could fit maybe like 2 people inside of it, and there was a little extra space in the back. And I liked the bathroom too. You know, while it was a washer dryer hookup, and that didn't really work for us because we weren't gonna really bring our own washer dryer, it was really nice in terms of its layout, and I loved the standing shower. I personally hate showers that have bathtubs, so that was also a huge plus. And there's me, there we go. We also went up to the rooftop. This condo had a rooftop which had the most beautiful view of, you know, the skyline of Manhattan, and we really fell in love with this. This was the first unit we saw, but the timing just unfortunately didn't work out, since we were looking way earlier than we, you know, could look for our move-in date. Hope you enjoyed this video. I do want to also mention, please visit the link in my description below to be able to donate to various Ukrainian resources. Even $5 helps, and as you know, I'm Ukrainian, so my family has been affected by this, and while I do make videos like this situation has affected me to the core, and I want to be able to talk about it as much as I can in every single video. So please do visit the description in my bio below to learn more about how you can help. And you know, there's many local resources that you can contribute to, and there's ways that you can make a change by using your voice and your social media. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you for donating. If you do, please let me know so I can thank you personally, and I'll see you guys in my next video.